Hi everyone. As most of you have seen, I posted a little status about my son having his first flu, which has been hard. Guys, a baby and the flu is the worst thing ever. Like, when I mean the worst thing ever, like the worst thing ever. So, on the first night of his flu, my son was struggling to breathe because now he had a lot of mucus build up in his nose and stuff like that. And mind you, remember, babies cannot blow their nose themselves. So first night, guys, it was tough. I tried everything. So initially when I bought, the baby kits where you get the nail clipper, the thermometer and stuff like that, I got this little thing, right? This is called a bulb aspirator. So what you do is when your son or your daughter has mucus buildup, you shove this thing up their nose, you squeeze it flat first, shove it up their nose, and then you let it inflate. So it's supposed to basically suck all the mucus out into this thing. I tried this thing. For me, it was not the best. It left a lot of mucus behind, and he still struggled to breathe. So I went the traditional route, guys. Yo. Did my mother not tell me to go all up in his nose and suck everything out? So here I was on my son's face, in his nose, and I'm like, guys, hey, that was an experience and a half. Like, I doubt I'm ever gonna do that again, ever. That ish is tough. Like, ngalana, he is screaming and kicking. This side, I am here. Mucus, guys, mucus. I tasted everything in my mouth. So you suck it out and then you spit it out. So on the first night, it helped him breathe. It took all the mucus out. But then came night number 2, right? During the first night, I was like, I'm not about this sucking life of having mucus in my mouth. So I ended up Googling and looking at options. So when I looked at options, I found another one that actually works manually. But this is what I ended up finding, right? So these things are called nasal aspirators. You get them at any chemist, you get them at Clicks, you get them basically everywhere. Baby shops and so forth. So I found this one from Baby Vac. So the reason why this is called a Baby Vac is because you actually attach this little thing onto a vacuum cleaner. Remember, a vacuum cleaner sucks. So you attach the head of this thing onto a vacuum cleaner, and then the back part, the back part goes onto the vacuum cleaner, and then the front part goes into your baby's nose. It literally sucks everything out. Like, when I mean everything, I did it on the second day of him having the flu. I did it in the morning and his nose was clear the whole day. But what I do is I use this with something else. Let me show you. With this, right? These are saline drops for babies. So it's not like your normal nasal, your nasal spray, nasal drops, but these are specifically for babies. So what I did was I would put 1 or 2 drops before I vacuum him so that it loosens up the mucus. I will vacuum him, and then I will then put 2 drops in each nostril directly after so that his nose stays clear. But let me show you how this thing looks. It's actually not that complicated, but it's actually quite simple. In the box, so you'll find it like this in a box. Because I'm a person that's very, finicky and touchy, I think I'm gonna get like maybe a small toilet bag or a bag that I can put all these things in, because I don't think the box is actually that cute, because now I've learned how to use it. So in this box you'll find this thing, like a bottle cleaner, but like a very, very small one. You'll find this long tube. So this long tube is like this, into 2 parts. This part at the back is basically the adapter that goes into your vacuum cleaner, and then this part is the part that goes into your baby's nose. But before you use this on your baby's nose, it comes with an adapter like this. Sorry, this one I just cleaned because I just used it on my son. But this part is what you put in here, and then it looks like that. So this is the part that goes into your baby's nose and sucks everything out. This part goes onto the vacuum cleaner. Let me show you with the head of our vacuum cleaner. So this is the head of our vacuum cleaner. You plug this in here and you use this to suck out. It doesn't go through the pipe because there's a little part in there, if you can see there on the inside, there's like a tube. So everything that you suck out goes into that tube, and then you use this to clean everything. So you take it apart. See, you can open it. Ooh, it gets a bit hard. So you take that out, and then use this to clean in there so that you get all the stuff out. And you also use this to clean all up in there. So that is my little review on the baby vac. I think it's one of the best aspirators that I've used on a baby. It's the only one that I've used on a baby. But this one works amazing. Like, you can use it on any vacuum cleaner, and it's friendly to have at home. So if you guys have any questions on where I got this baby vac, you guys can leave comments and I can let you know. But thank you so much for watching my next video. Oh yeah, and my son is getting better from the flu. He had medication with all these things, so now it's helping him. His flu is clearing up, and yes, he does not have coronavirus. Just making that clear. But if you want to touch my baby, there's always hand sanitizer. Please sanitize first before touching my baby so that he does not get sick again. Thank you. That's the only video for today. Let you know as soon as I know something else or want to share something else.